and welcome to my interview. I'm April O'Neil, and you must be. Yes, yes. We spoke briefly on the phone. I called you in today because I thought you were the perfect candidate to be my co-anchor. If it's okay with you, we're just going to go through a quick questionnaire. This is the last step of your interview process. Yes. My producer, he really liked your speaking voice and your personality, and now it's just my turn to see how we're going to kind of vibe together. Yeah, you must be really excited. So just try and answer these questions truthfully as you can. Try not to think too hard about them. You're gonna do great. Okay, so we're gonna start. So, how do you feel about being interviewed today? Does public speaking make you anxious? Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, a lot of people have a lot of anxiety. Oh, it's something you overcame? Nice. That's very good. Okay, my next question. Have you ever been on TV before? Cool. Interesting. How often do you speak to large groups of people? Yeah, we're not really given the opportunity to speak to a lot of people these days. Alright. My next question. Would you consider yourself to be an adventurous person? Like, do you like roller coasters? Are you someone who is a thrill seeker? Very good to know. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? Don't be afraid to hold back, okay? I want to hear all the details. Oh my, you're crazy. Really? Wow. That takes bravery. Okay, this is a really important one. Are you a night owl or an early bird? Yeah, the schedule can really change a lot, but it's good to be able to stay up late at night. Alright, do you like to stick to a routine? Yeah, so this job can be a little bit unpredictable, but we try to maintain a good work-life balance at the same time. So, yes. Okay, this one is a little bit different for every person, but how do you feel in claustrophobic locations? I mean, that's something that we can work on, for sure. Okay. Do strong smells affect you? No. Oh, wow. Wow, that must have smelled really strong. Okay. So for this next question, there is only one right answer. But what is your favorite species of animal? Perfect. Turtles, okay. Great. Awesome. You're doing well. You're doing so well. Okay, so this one is also a very important one, and please be honest with this one. Do you enjoy a fast-paced work environment? Okay, so you've worked in fast-paced environments before. That's good to know. So this one's a little bit obscure, but it's something that's important. Can you name 4 Renaissance artists? Okay, that's 1. 2, very good. 3, 4, okay, perfect. Alright, so this one's a little bit sensitive, but does the name Shredder mean anything to you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it triggers a lot of emotions. Would you consider yourself to be an introvert or an extrovert? Yeah, me too. Where do you tend to get your news from? Oh, those are some very reliable sources. Yeah, I enjoy listening to them too. Very objective. Okay, who is your biggest inspiration? Oh, that's so wonderful to hear. They're very inspiring. Yes. All right. This next question, no wrong answer. But have you ever read a teleprompter before? Oh, you have? Okay. And how did you find it? If it's not your strong suit, it's something that we can work on as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, of course. Yeah, we can practice a lot with that. Okay. Do you consider yourself to be an emotional person? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I definitely hear you on that. Okay, my next question is, do you prefer city life or country life? Oh, I see. Yeah, why is that? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. If you can, please follow the following sentence. Kawa Bunga. Perfect. Oh my god, you are doing so good. Not a lot of people can get through that. I've had so many people come through this place and not be able to answer that. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you consider yourself to be a person with good morals? Mm-hmm. It's a very interesting question because everyone's morals are different. But I mean, like, beyond social norms, would you say that you are a person with good moral integrity? Perfect. Okay, great. Okay. What is the first thing that you wake up and think about in the morning? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Nice. That's really something to think about in the morning. Maybe I'll try and think about that. Okay. Do you prefer to wear clothes that are comfortable or fashionable? Yeah, I actually like both too. It's hard to choose, but I would say I prefer comfort as well. Something that's a little bit easier to move around in. Mm-hmm. Okay. What is your favorite subject to read about? Not watch, but read. Oh, that's a very unique topic. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Okay. I think we're about halfway done. Okay. How many years of work experience do you have in this field? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You've done similar jobs though, but not directly in this field. It's okay. Everyone starts somewhere. I started as a computer programmer, so I know exactly what it's like to be in your position. It's easy to pick up as long as you have the drive and the people skills. Perfect. Okay. Are you the type of person who is afraid to get their hands dirty? Perfect. Awesome. Okay. That's what I like to hear. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your sense of direction? Mm-hmm. You would say average? Okay. Yeah, mine was below average when I started, but I picked it up pretty fast, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. But I'm glad to hear that you feel confident about that. Alright. Are you familiar with or practice any martial arts? Wow. That's so cool. That's amazing. Wow. you'll have to teach me some. I know a little bit, but not too much. Yes. Wow, that's a long time that you've been studying that. Okay, how do you feel you work as part of a team? Oh, so you've had many jobs where you work on a team. Okay, that's great. Well, here it's a small team, so you don't have to worry that much. But don't be afraid, if you were to get this position, to ask me about anything or anyone on the team. We are happy to help you at any time. Yes, thank you. Have you ever operated a camcorder before? It's a fairly new piece of tech. Oh, okay. So you've heard about that before? Okay. It's very easy to learn, so don't worry. What do you hope to get out of a position like this? It can be very challenging and you can have a lot of obstacles, but what is your main objective in what you'll get out of this career path? Wow. Okay. Very inspiring. Very cool. Would you consider yourself to be tech savvy? Perfect. Okay, so you've worked with a lot of technology in the past. We just ask that our anchors here are confident with audio equipment, camcorders, and being able to read the teleprompter. Of course, these things take time, but if you have, like you said, you have a little bit of background in this area, so that's absolutely great. Thank you so much. Okay, how long have you been living in New York City for? Oh, your whole life? You grew up here? Okay, so that's why you probably have a good sense of direction here, at least. Perfect. Awesome. Do you like coffee? How much? Okay, good, because we are going to be drinking a lot of it here. We have very late nights, and sometimes that can be accompanied by very early mornings. So coffee is going to be your best friend. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so since we're talking about programming, do you have a favorite programming language? That's one that I used to work with a lot. Perfect. Okay. The next one is a little bit of a cognitive test. They asked me to ask people this, but it's okay if you can't do it. I believe you're very smart. But are you able to say the alphabet backwards? Yeah, you can think about it for a sec. Oh my gosh, you almost did it. That's actually really good. I feel like a lot of people struggle with that. I can't do it. I would not have made it as far as you did. Good job. Are you an aggressive driver? Yeah, sometimes we gotta drive a little bit aggressively to get to the scene of a news event very fast. So not necessarily being an aggressive driver, but being assertive is good. Yeah, sometimes we need to get places very fast. It's glad to hear that you're good on the road. All right. So this one's a little bit hard. So I'll go first. I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite color? Mine is yellow. You like yellow too? Oh my gosh, that's great. Okay, good, because the uniform is yellow, so okay. Okay, this one is just for logistics here, but do you have a criminal record? No? Okay, perfect. Alright, what was your favorite subject in school? Well, that is definitely going to be very useful here. Yes, you study a lot, even in university. Wow, that's really good. I mean, all that background knowledge is really going to help you out here. Alright, this is just kind of a fun one, but what do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, Okay. You'll have to show me sometime. We have some downtime during the shift sometimes, so yeah. You can definitely. I would love to learn. That's amazing. Alright. What is something that helps you relax? Okay. Okay, that's good to know because sometimes we can get into very stressful situations, and it's good to know what helps the other person relax. So we can definitely do that. For me, it's breathing exercises. I love to do slow, deep breathing. So if anything gets too much and you need a break, just let me know and feel free to do that. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for telling me that. Okay, next one. How do you feel about pizza? Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, that's really good to know. Oh, here's another one for you. Do you believe that pineapple should go on pizza? It is a very complicated question there, yes. Very controversial. I understand if you don't want to answer that, that's fine. I understand. Okay, our next one. Oh, where did you hear about this job? Oh, you saw me on TV? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's so kind of you to say. Thank you so much. Well, hopefully you'll be standing right up here with me. Thank you. Alright. Do you believe in aliens? A lot of our viewers like to ask questions about this, so that's why I ask. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Would you consider yourself a problem solver? I mean, we're not the ones who really solve the problems, but we can kind of de-escalate situations. Sometimes we want to keep ourselves safe. Yeah. And of course, if you have a problem with me, feel free to talk to me anytime about it. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Are you quick to think of on your feet? Amazing. Well, you've done amazing in answering these questions so far. And my last question to you before I offer you this position is, do you have any concerns about any of the questions I've asked, as they are all very important to the job? No? Okay, well, I am pleased to offer you this position. I hope it's something. Oh, you're gonna take it? Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so great to have you co-anchoring with me. We're gonna be a great team. Okay, I'll get you started with training. First, we're gonna learn how to use the camcorder properly because every camcorder is different. Okay, so we can get to work right now. I'll sign you in, I'll get you a uniform, and we're good to go. Alright, let's go.